I started riding around 2010. And one thing I've always not given much thought to is the pants that I wear when I ride. I mean, I don't wear shorts, I don't wear flip-flops. I started riding when I was on active duty, and in my unit I had to wear leather gloves, jeans, all the way down to the boot. The boot had to be leather, and I had to wear a helmet. Not only that, they required us to wear a reflective vest that I referred to as a members only jacket, which was basically blaze orange, hunter orange. We could also use a reflective PT band, but something to make us stand out. The jacket tend to make you look more like a hunter than a biker. That was the required uniform when I started riding. I've still stayed with the helmet. I wear the leather gloves, I wear leather boots. Most of the time, if not, they're heavy rubber boots, which is probably not very good. But time goes by recently, I've been thinking, well, I really haven't mitigated much of the slide risk. I wear a heavy leather jacket. When I grew up, I could wear a pair of jeans for years until I outgrew them or they wore out. And I was rough on my jeans. You know, once I was in high school, I could wear those jeans for a much longer time. And the jean material was a lot heavier then, but it's so easy to tear the jeans now, whether they have elastomer in them or not. I've stepped down off of a trailer, hung my jeans as I stepped down and just ripped it to shreds. And that's not a good recipe when you go down on the road. I started doing research, and I'm looking online, and there's always companies that pop up on Facebook, you know, once they identify you as a rider, and they always pop up on Facebook, and you need these jeans, and these are the best thing, and da-da-da-da-da, and it all seems like marketing. And they're all just as good. They're all, you know, according to what they say, they want to sell you something. So a few weeks back, I was watching Chase on Two Wheels, and he previewed a pair of riding jeans. And I mean, all the same stuff, CE level, AAA rating, all that kind of stuff. What stood out to me is these jeans looked more like your regular street jeans than looked like you were going to some kind of motorcycle rodeo. And that's what I want. You know, I just want to be treated like everybody else. I don't want anybody to look at me funny like, there goes another one. Interpret that however you want to. So I'm listening to Chase on Two Wheels, and he's previewing Street Steel Oakland pants, and they look like regular jeans. I finally find a place in a city near me. That city is Oklahoma City. The shop is Cycle Gear, where I can go in and at least try on these pants. And I would have bought my pants there. You know, I was talking to Mike, and he was very friendly. He was very knowledgeable, and you know, hey, try everything on. You know, it needs to fit. You know, try it on, and all that. So I tried on a few pairs, and I still ended up liking, Street Steel Oakland pants more than the other motorcycle pants they had there. And I would have bought them that day, but they didn't have my length. All the pants come in a length of 33 in the store for some reason. That's a little long for me. I would have been really having to roll my pant leg quite a bit. I elected to order online, but I did it through the store. They just came this week. The first chance I'm really getting out here to talk about them. Okay, so what did I get? All right, first of all, these pants do not come with hip protection in them. They come with the pockets that are there for the hip protection, but they don't come with hip protection in it. So I already bought that. It's already in the pants. I already put it in the pants. This is CE level 2, cost me like 40 bucks, 39 something. Okay, so here are the pants, and as you can see, they're just straight-legged, but they do go over all of my boots. I checked. Got all kinds of tags and descriptions on here, and it says removable CE level 2 knee armor. Again, that comes with pockets for the hips, but you have to buy that separate. These were $149. That's pretty good price for protective gear. And these are AA rated. Okay, so you have Kevlar down to the knee. That's that layer right there. You have Kevlar. Here, let me just turn them all the way inside out. Okay, so you have Kevlar all the way down past your butt, under your seat, and down past your knee. And everything else is just denim, which is denim and elastane. I think 3% elastane, 3 or 5. Then you have your hip pockets, and you can see you just stick your whatever protective you bought. I bought the axial, and I know it fits. That's what they suggested there at Cycle Gear. I bought that. The bottom of the pocket is Velcro, and it just pulls out. But I'm not going to pull it out. I want it to stay in there for now, because I'm going to go riding. And this is what they look like with your shirt tucked in. So this belt, of course, does not come with it, but I need a belt in order to lift these up, because I bought them a little large. And the reason I bought them a little large is it has hip protection in it, and I wanted to make sure that I was comfortable with the hip protection in it. And the knees, it doesn't really make much difference in the room of the leg from what I understand, but I did have these, I don't think you can see there, but I did have these trimmed down to 31. And again, that's why I had to order from the website. It is about 85 degrees right now, and I can tell they're pretty hot, and I'm not moving. I've been riding, this is the first time I just got these pants, and I've been riding with these pants for about probably an hour now. You know, as far as pulling the bike out of the garage, getting everything set up, I've got a few extra steps than a lot of people do. I have to manually raise and lower my garage door, and then I have a gate that I have to go through, and I have to, you know, get off and lock it and get back on. So a few extra steps. It takes a little bit more prep to go riding, but not a whole lot, but a little bit more time. I've been standing in these pants, and these pants have been about 82, 83 degrees. The standing aren't that bad, but I had to take my jacket off while I was getting ready. The jacket will suffocate you, and even though it's got vents and everything, those vents don't really do much when you're standing still. So even at 45 miles an hour, I'm fine in my pants, but I'm still feeling the burn up top through a vented jacket. Now when I get to go 60, 55, 65, it gets easier. When I'm at 65, I'm definitely feeling better. And you know, I got a little bit of stick to me, but not much, and I'm a lot cooler. So these pants are fairly comfortable from what I can tell as far as temperature. They have a lot of extra layers, so I was really concerned. You know, they have the Kevlar layer, they have a comfort layer, they have pockets sewn into them for the knee protection. The one problem that I see with this knee protection is that the pocket is larger than the knee protection. So the knee protection can slide around. CE2 knee protection can slide around, and I'll feel down while I'm riding, and the corner of that knee protection is about on the top of my kneecap on my left leg, and I don't have a problem on the right leg. It's been staying where it needs to be, but for some reason the left leg gravitates to the inside of the bike, and there may need to be some modifications for that. I don't know, some kind of two-sided sticky tape and some Velcro or something, I don't know, but something to, you know, keep that
knee pad where it needs to be, so that if you do come off the motorcycle, it's covering the joint rather than covering the inside of your leg. But other than that, these pants are they're comfortable. I did buy them a little oversized, and I probably didn't need to, but I wear a belt anyway, so I can always cinch them up. Oh, it's good to see it. And these pants feel fine. I mean, plenty of movement. I get more than enough air in these pants. It's probably about, I'd say it's at least 85. I'm not pulling my phone out to check, but it's a warm day. And like I said, I suffocate more from my jacket than I do from the pants. There you go, just over $200 for a pretty good pair of pants. So far, I'm going to say they're pretty good. And the reason I'm going to say they're pretty good is I've only ridden in them for about an hour. And until next time, guys, keep your swerve tight and get out and ride.
Hey guys, if you watched this whole video, you appreciate this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe. It's the only way I'm able to build this channel and bring you more content. And again, thank you so much.